What's good, y'all, man? It's your boy Piper Tricks, and this is crazy. This is crazy. You're not gonna want to miss this. You're not gonna want to miss this. Now, listen to me. Everybody's saying, man, that these shattered backboard ones are gonna brick, and I'm here to tell you, you're not gonna believe it, but they're not. They're gonna sell out, man. And I don't care what they say. Listen to this. You do not want to miss this, man. What's good, y'all, man? The shattered backboard ones are gonna have a lot of resale. I don't care that they're sitting overseas, man. I don't care that they're barely selling right now for over resale, only because they go for a little bit more overseas, and they did a shock drop, and they only did like 100 pairs on there, but they sold out, man. And I'm telling you right now, I have like 250 pairs of these that I'm trying to get rid of right now, and I'll sell them to you right now for only like $500 a piece. And man, that is a steal.
OG Trap Jordan, OG Trap Jordan, the other sneaker YouTubers, the hell are boring. OG Trap Jordan, OG Trap Jordan, I got sneakers rated and pouring.
What up, YouTube? OG Trap Jordan back with another one, and today I just want to remind you that most of these YouTubers, these sneaker YouTubers, are a bunch of scumbag resellers, and I'm here to tell you to stop messing with them. Stop buying from these dirtbags, because they are not here for you. They're not here for the community. They're here for their pockets, and it's very evident. And I know I've taken a lot of this type of topic and I've ran with it, and I've kind of ran it into the ground, but not really, because I got a lot of points to make. A lot of these guys are getting really desperate right now. You're seeing their views drop a little bit, but you're seeing that they're still up to their BS when you watch, and it's evident why their views are dropping. A lot of people are catching on, but a lot of people are still going for the BS. You got dudes out here like Piper Tricks, Unmistakable Prick, and the list goes on. And it's gotten to the point now where all they do is talk about what they have for sale. And I saw your boy Piper Tricks today make a video about the shattered backboard ones, which I'm going to tell you right now, those are going to sit. You might not like the word brick, but it is what it is. That just means they're going to sit. And these shattered backboard ones, they're going to sit. They are sitting overseas, and right now, as it is, there is a little tiny bit of resale value, but it's barely over. Like, it's like in my size, a size 11 is like 220. And you got to keep in mind, a lot of these, like I said, they're sitting overseas. So the people that are putting them on StockX, they're probably getting them overseas, and they're a little bit more expensive over there. I'm not sure what the retail is over there, but it's something like 210, 220, something like that. And that's about what they're going on the aftermarket right now. And I know we just had a shock drop, and so what? That shock drop was very, very, very limited, and we know how it is. It's been a while since we had a real shock drop, so shout out to Nike for that, because that was the first time they did a shock drop and nobody saw it coming, so it actually was kind of shocking. But they barely dropped any stock on there, and it is what it is. It's Nike and Jordan Brand on their old tricks again, and they're basically trying to get you guys excited because they see it already. They already know what the market is doing, and they're trying to go ahead and light that flame under you and think like, oh man, they sold out on sneakers app. They sold out on sneakers. We better go out and we better grab them when they come out, because they're going to sell out again. They're not going to sell out like that. The demand isn't there. I know this is a coveted classic, but a lot of people know it's not the same. I'm not going to get into that too much, but yes, the color's off, and yes, the material's not the same. And the truth is, ones aren't what they used to be. And these just don't have that same hype around them as they did back in the day. Maybe the OG does. I don't even know what those are doing on the aftermarket, to be honest with you. But these things aren't really, they're not wanted like that. But these YouTubers are still pumping them up, because these YouTubers are still what they've always been, scumbag resellers. And when you see your boy Piper Tricks telling you that he doesn't think these are gonna sit, and he doesn't think that the Aqua 8s are gonna sit, and he thinks these are gonna do this and they're gonna do that, what he's really thinking is, man, I gotta get these off because I spent a whole bunch of money and I got stacks of them behind me, man, so come get them. The same dude that is selling his courses on how to be a dirtbag like him, what do you think he's doing to those guys? I don't know, I'm just speculating, but I'm imagining that he's probably getting some suckers to come join his course, and he's probably taking a lot of those pairs that he has that he can't get off, and he's probably giving them to them for a quote unquote player price. And that's probably how he's making, well, not probably, he's definitely making his money like that right now. He's not doing well in the resale market, so he's teaching people how to resell, and he's probably giving them a chunk of his stock that he's getting in supposed bulk. Now, there's rumors about where this guy's getting his stuff, but you know what? I'm not going to get into that because I don't have any evidence or any proof of that right now. But I know that he has a whole bunch of stock of those shoes, and that would definitely give him enough of an incentive to tell you guys that these are not going to sit. They're definitely going to sit. They're already sitting overseas. There's not much resale on them, and these guys are panicking and they're up to their BS, and they want you guys to fall for it. Now, I know at this point it's pretty old news and most of you guys know, but apparently not everybody realizes it because people are still buying from these scumbag resellers. When's the last time that a GR really sold out? And I'm not talking about on Sneakers app. I'm talking about completely out of the stores. You can't get them anywhere. The resale is crazy. The last time I can remember something like that where there wasn't games behind it, and I'm not talking about the Ferraris either because those were super limited. Not super limited, but they're on the limited side. But the last time they did that was the black metallic 5s. Now let's keep in mind that we were still kind of earlier in the year, and a lot of things had been selling out the previous year, so people were kind of still getting that FOMO. That FOMO is kind of gone. Unless it's a limited collab, nothing is going to completely sell out, and if it does, it's a fake sellout. It's just going to be a limited quantity dropped, and then they'll do restocks and so on, and you'll still be able to see them in a lot of stores, and you'll walk into your store after you didn't hit on Sneakers app and they'll be sitting right there and you'll be able to get them. And if you're not able to get them, there will be restocks. These shattered backboard ones, unless they do some crazy stuff and they just don't drop them, they just drop like a very limited quantity, which it doesn't look like they're gonna do that, because why would they do that? They've already made them and they're gonna need to get that money back. They're gonna need to recoup that money. So it's a bunch of BS. These are not super limited. They're not gonna be having crazy resale. They're not going to be hard to get. If you want these shattered backboard ones, you're going to be able to get them. So stop falling for the BS, stop falling for the hype, and don't listen to Piper Tricks and Unmistakable Prick, because all they're here for is not the community, not you guys, but for their pockets. And it is what it is. These guys are resale scum, and their business is taking a nosedive right now. That's why you see Labubus at sneaker conventions. That's why everybody's going Pokemon crazy, and they're all still trying to hype up the shoes, still trying to hold on. But it's really a great time for us, the real sneakerheads, to really get our shoes. So be patient, just chill. You're gonna get your shattered backboard ones. Don't pay resale. Don't mess with these fake scumbag, dirtbag YouTube resellers. And at the end of the day, I'm gonna tell you what, stop buying, not just stop buying, but stop listening to them, stop watching their videos. Obviously a lot of us have, because they're not getting the views that they were, but stop supporting these dirtbags because they don't care about you. They're not for the culture. We know what it is. And at the end of the day, I say F them, because all they are is fake ass culture vultures. Like I've said 100 times before, they're hype beasts. They're not even hype beasts. Some of them aren't even sneakerheads, in my opinion. They're just resellers. It's just a business. They're snake oil salesmen, and we're not falling for it no more. But I'm going to keep on beating this dead horse until everybody realizes it and everybody stops supporting these assholes, because the game needs to go back to what it was. And how it is right now, it's looking really good. We can get our shoes. I'm glad we can get our shoes. I'm glad that you can get your shoes. Stop worrying. Stop having FOMO. Stop pulling the trigger early. And stop listening to these assholes, because they're not here for the community. And at the end of the day, it's all about the culture. You know my saying, support the culture and not the resellers. And if anybody tells you that these shattered backboard ones are gonna sell out, or that they're super limited and they're gonna have crazy resale. At the end of the day,
That was bullshit.
you know what it is. I'm OG Trap Jordan, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.